Okie dokie.
In 4, 3.
I'm live, good morning. And it's dark. It's dark. Okay. Give me a little bit of a thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know how everything looks and feels. First thing while I'm thinking, and if you're on the replay, do hashtag replay. Dark mornings, dark nights, clocks going back. Have you remembered to start taking your vitamin D? These are just, I've taken these for years. They're just very cheap ones from Amazon. They're fine. Pure Essential. I think they're about £6 or £7. But worth taking. Everybody, even the government recommends them. If you want me to link to those, I can do. And you can also link to the .gov website where it recommends taking the vitamin D supplement because the sun is lower in the sky and not as much sunshine. So we're going to do some flex intervals this morning. I was looking through the interval music, and because we always just do a little snapshot in the morning, I thought I would use this one. This is the green one, the Mind Body Intervals. And this is Holistic HIIT. So these are only 20 seconds, which, because I'm giving you some ideas this morning, just some key mobility exercises. And if you wanted to do maybe an interval mobility, it's a good idea. So shall we do something? Let me know that you're there and that everything sounds okay and looks okay. So I'm just choosing some key mobility exercises to start off with. I've just done Walk Fit, and I've just done an old superset, so I'll link to that as well on my Instagram later so you can see it. Okay, I'm going to start with a roll down, hands on the floor to a deep squat. Hands off the floor, straighten the legs, and then roll up. Good, again, roll down. Good morning. Down, sit down, squat, deep squat. So roll up, palms to the top, and then lift. So I love that movement. So again, if you're, good morning Christine, how are you? Tell me how you're doing. Now we're going to add a squat with a right rotation and a squat down. So these are just 20 seconds mobility ideas. Sit back. And potentially you could do maybe a minute of each one of these exercises if you wanted to get the full benefit. So just key, squat, and then rotation. Good morning, Helen. How are you? Are you good? Now, I know not everybody likes to do the deep squats, but a great exercise for hip mobility, if your clients are into this, is just to use the back of your arms and sway there from side to side. That's a great deep hip mobility exercise to try. Work up to it. And just holding it head up, arms in front, and then come through. Looking good. Coming down onto the step, just for a bit of ease really, if you've got clients that struggle with wrists, and then we can add a knee almost to the floor and then push back, so it's calves and ankles. And I'm going to aim for 10 simple mobility and stretch exercises this morning for you in this format. Bring it back and hold it. And then release it. Well done. I'm going to come down, I'll do this on the floor actually, into a hip flexor stretch. Again, just a low hip flexor stretch. Good. Bringing the hands on the inside and then lifting the hip off the floor and then down. So I'm going to lift and then push down. So I'm just keeping the front foot stable and just concentrating on pushing down with that hip flexor, inner thigh working, and recover. Good. Step back. Go to the other side. Push the hip forward. Morning, gang. What are you teaching this morning? Let me know. Christine, what are you teaching this morning? Hands on the floor. Lift. Now the interval music works brilliantly if you're doing mobility or stretch because you know how long you're holding the exercises for. So it works well for our flex classes. Do it again and then hold. Good, and recover. Come back up and then roll up through to the top and come through. Good work. Morning, teaching Tai Chi. I love that. Now we're going to take the right leg back, hip flexor, both arms up, and then open, and then squeeze your arms forward, and release. Just doing it really gently this morning. Up, good, and open. Squeeze back, bring the hands forward, good, and release, and step back to the other side. So even if you were doing a general level fitness class today, you could add 5 or 10 minutes at the end, put on your interval, your slower mind-body intervals, do some mobility and flexibility work in your intervals. So push the hips forward, and then open, again, it's dark. Again, last one, 2, and recover. Good work. Now, let's take the legs wide into a lateral lunge.
Exercise 9.
We're going to hold it there.
3.
Just hold it for a couple of seconds. And move it across to the other side. Keep the feet down. And again, over the top, the other way. Good morning.
Take a 10
Over the top. Hold.
4, 3,
2, and recover from there. Let's turn. Again, hips. We can hold it, move it across, and go to the other side.
4,
3, so I'm going to hold it just for a couple of seconds. Hold there. Now walk the hands through to the centre. Keep the hands in contact with the floor. And again, push down. Turn, unload the knees, walk it across.
Take
And push the hip down.
In 4, 3, 2,
And hold the hips down. Through to the centre, walk the feet in, and then just roll up through to the top. There you go. Ah, thanks, gang. Few ideas. Yeah, the music. It again is it's just the holistic hit. I think it works really nicely with your mobility. So some good ideas there. Let me know what you thought. I've done a whole flex class like that before, where we've done intervals all the way through, work from the shoulders, gone down through the hips, through the spine, knees, ankles. But just a little snapshot there to give you a few ideas this morning. Hope that helped. We will see you at 12 o'clock. 2 classes, 2 courses going on today. We've got the Fitness Pilates Bar and Balance. So if you want to do that with Kelly, or you've already got that certification but you want to do the update, let us know. Or we're on week 4 of the presenter series, which is incredible that we've got there already. All right, guys, have a lovely Thursday, and I'll see you soon.